is Sugar Garcia. I'm from Bernalillo, New Mexico. Our town is pretty small. It's only 2 miles by 2 miles. We're famous for great food, great fun, and we are the land of mañana. So whatever happens, doesn't happen today, it's gonna happen tomorrow. We don't have worries here. And have a good day.
We stopped at a gas station just outside of Albuquerque, and we see these goats they have here. It's my first time seeing goats and goose and chickens at a gas station.
That's cool. Hi guys.
They're $20.
What is it? What you
They're
say?
only $20, and I want to get one.
On the road trip?
Yeah, the white one. That I want that one. Wait, this isn't that big.
Huh.
I can get a bunny. Whoa, that's so tiny. Yeah, they're small. How long have they been here?
They don't look very old.
I want a bunny.
So good.
Whoa.
Red chili and green chili. We'll get one of each, please. All right, we stopped by this Bernalillo feed store. It's a gas station. We met Sugar, who was very informative, really cool to talk to. She said there's a really little town here. It's close to Albuquerque. But she told us where to go in Old Town Albuquerque. My wife is very excited because Santa Fe changed a lot. We think it's due to COVID. So we're gonna check out Old Town Albuquerque to look for some native jewelry. My wife loves it. Beautiful jewelry. So thank you, Sugar. It was great to meet you. Bless you guys in this town here. Thank you for giving us such great tips.
And we have some good snacks here. These are the brittle kind of beef jerky that my husband loves. We did the red peppers, and we got a second bag, which is also the same, but this is green peppers.
I remember this beef jerky is my favorite probably in the entire country. It's brittle, it's soft, and how to explain it, it's dry. So it's not tough like the stuff you buy at Jack Link's and all that. It's green chili, which by the way, New Mexico is the chili capital of the world. That's their tagline. So here we go, we're gonna go to Old Town Albuquerque.
Yay!
We're about 20 minutes outside of Albuquerque, and along our drive so far, we are near or alongside the historic Route 66.
Oh, she's all close to visitors.
The mountains are beautiful.
Quiet, you guys, please. Oh, that's their
She's recording.
Do you see that, Sheena? That's
Let's take a picture of this.
Reservation.
Alright, we just left the town of Bernalillo. Really cool town. We also had a chance to take some pictures. Hopefully that was okay. The outside reservation of Sandia Pueblo. So many native tribes here and the reservations. It's such an honor. It's hard to explain. It's such an honor to be able to visit, even just passing through. So if you love culture and you love history and you love other cultures, I'm telling you, New Mexico is a great place. The landscape is amazing. Being in a desert is amazing. It's like nothing you've ever experienced if you haven't been to a desert. So we're leaving. Yeah, we're headed toward Albuquerque now. We're going to go to Old Town Albuquerque. Sugar was gracious enough to let us know that there's some great places there for native jewelry. Things have changed in Santa Fe quite a bit. All the street vendors that used to be out, all the local artists are kind of hard to find now. One reason is because a lot of them are on the reservations. Reservations, as you saw in that video there, it's closed to outside visitors. So I know business has been affected by COVID. We noticed a big change in Santa Fe. So we're gonna see what Old Town Albuquerque looks like. We're hoping to find some native jewelry. One of my wife's favorite jewelries. Like I said, if you can't tell, we love coming to New Mexico. The people, the culture. New Mexico is a wonderful place. Listen to the Tiwa language. It's the native language of the Sandia Pueblo tribe. We're here at the Petroglyph Monument. I had a plan to keep driving and only stop for the bathroom or whatever, but there's so many good things to see, we just can't pass it up. And I have to tell you, it's actually very, how do I say, emotional. You can feel the presence of their culture here. It's celebrated, it's just so apparent in New Mexico, from the buildings to all the influence around. And I'm from Hawaii, and it really reminds me of the Hawaiian people as far as how deep, how rich the culture is in the people that live still today. So really appreciative. We're just honored. I keep using that word because really, like I said, this thousands of years, for generations before any Western civilization came, these tribes were here. And the sad part about it is the dwindling. Numbers are dwindling. Western civilization is where I was born. I'm thankful for a lot of its principles, but I know a lot of the principles and culture is being lost. This is one of them. So we want to come here and honor it. We're going to learn about petroglyphs here in New Mexico. We're not in a rush to leave New Mexico. We're in a rush to get to Vegas, but there's so much to see and experience in New Mexico, and that's what we're going to do today. All right, so it's good. I went inside. It's a visitor center, so we're gonna drive up the road 2 miles to go see one of the trails pretty close to the car that has petroglyphs. It's got a little sticker. I've been looking for stickers. We collect stickers and put them on the top of our cargo carrier. Santa Fe's been a tough one. No gas stations have them. The gift shops didn't have them. They have everything but stickers. So I got a petroglyph national monument sticker that I can add to our collection.
Boca Negra, the Black Mouth, is considered the birthplace of Petroglyph National Monument. Through the efforts of private citizen groups in the 1960s, the area became Indian Petroglyph State Park, which later became the focal point for the establishment of today's national monument.
Good, hon. That's awesome. Thank you for reading that. So we're here at Boca Negra Canyon, which means Black Mouth, right? Mm-hmm. Look at this, outdoor gallery. Is that this? That's so awesome.
We are here in New Mexico, and we are going to be looking at petroglyphs, which are ancient pictures and writings that were invented before the alphabet. Let's go.
The car's not too far away. Mommy's there on a phone call. And we're walking up and hiking this little trail. Paved, easy trail.
Whoa, look.
Western Diamondback.
These are here?
Yes, this is their home, honey.
I
Look, guys.
Wait, I don't want to step in them.
I found another one right there.
All right.
And another one over there.
As long as I stay on the trail.
Shana, stay calm. It's fine. Yeah.
You can see it's a nice steep trail. It's paved and there's little rock steps. So we're gonna go up a little ways.
And it's hard to breathe. Oh, just kidding. It's easy to breathe.
Elevation is higher in New Mexico, so we can definitely tell in our lungs. But we lived in Utah for a while. It just takes a little while to get acclimatized, so we're just passing through, which is going to be difficult, but we can definitely tell in our chest.
It is a beautiful once-in-a-lifetime view, and I'm so happy that I get to just see it in New Mexico, and I hope I don't get by rattlesnakes.
There are rattlesnakes here, so Shane's a little
I'm
concerned.
scared.
Stay on me, guys. Do you want to go to the side trail or the main trail?
Main trail.
Okay.
Oh, look at the little cave, Mom. Perfect for rattlesnakes. What? What?
Nope.
Why?
I'm doing it.
Why? Molly, come here. Come here. What's wrong?
But that's a rattlesnake cave.
That's not.
Yes, it is. All snakes live here, remember?
You think so? Yeah, just be careful. You gotta look out. Look for where you step. Look around. Don't be scared, honey.
Let's go. Let's go.
Look at Mommy. Oh, be careful. Return to trail.
That small.
Let's go to the top. Molly, this way. The top. The top.
Huh?
Mhm.
Look, Hannah. Watch out for rattlesnakes.
Go ahead, Ma. Don't worry, baby.
Come on.
Good job, Ma. Looking. Investigation. Yeah, look where you step. We're almost at the top of this hill looking for petroglyphs. My wife is down here at the car. She can see us, so she can take a picture. We are on the side of a cliff, obviously concerning, but we're just being very careful. And also Shayna is very concerned about rattlesnakes, right?
Yeah.
I will say that rattlesnakes need the sun themselves, so they'll most likely be in the sun at this time of day, getting sun, because why? They're cold-blooded, right, honey?
Yeah.
So we're just watching where we walk.
I'm kind of worried.
Why?
They can blend in, probably.
They can.
Mom's gonna come up here. I haven't went hiking in a while, and I'm so happy to go up these rocks. It's a really cool experience to see the view.
Ladies first.
Oh, in this case, you
Go ahead,
first.
go, ladies first.
Ladies first. Ladies first.
Oh, okay.
Can you go first? No,
Yeah, these guys are both tripping out.
I don't wanna
Guys,
go
go.
first.
Somebody go first. I'm gonna go last.
Go first. Go first. Go.
I want to make sure I have to stay behind. These guys are worried about snakes.
Come on, scaredy cat.
Go ahead. You. Why don't you go first then?
I
Go.
will.
Go.
I am first.
Come on, king of the world.
I am the king of the world. Okay. I'm the king of the world. I'm the king of the world. Yes. Oh, to the floss, to the floss, to the floss.
Made it to the top of this hill. Such a panoramic view. Look at this behind me of New Mexico, Albuquerque in the background over there.
Gone.
But to think of all the ancient people that were here and what occurred, daily lives, inscribing and creating the petroglyphs, There's so much culture here, and we're so, there's not even a word, blessed definitely, but honored, all those things, to just be in a place like this, which was the home and the community of people like the Sandia Pueblo people. We're in New Mexico. You guys glad we made it? We make it?
Yeah. Beautiful. Now we're going down. We finally accomplished it. I just want to take a photo.
Yeah, again.
We accomplished it.
We did. Good job. Such a cool experience. We went to the top of Boca Negra. We saw a couple of petroglyphs. I forgot this phone, and we only had the GoPro, so hopefully we could see the one that we saw. But it was a great view up there. A lot more people showed up now, but we had the mountain all to ourselves basically. So we're gonna keep moving. Gotta go to the bathroom and drive towards Albuquerque, Old Town Albuquerque.
Yes.
There's some really beautiful handmade jewelry here.
It's handmade.
Yes.
Looking for somewhere to eat. Again, there's no indoor dining in New Mexico, so we're trying to find a place that's open even, and then we can order to go and eat outside. It's like 41 degrees today, so sunny, and perfect temperature. So I don't think there's any issues eating outside. Not as comfortable, of course, but at least it's not cold. Oh, you did? WSU, huh? So you're a Coug?
Yeah, I'm a Coug.
Oh, wow.
We just came from Santa Fe, but the past hour or two we've been learning about Sandia Pueblo, and we actually passed by their village, and I know it was closed, but it was my children I homeschool, and they wanted to see the structure of the houses.
An Indian village, yeah.
Yeah, the villages.
America came in and started taking over all the way to the ocean, California. And then they made agreements so that this part right through here, all the way down across to Phoenix, was purchased from Mexico, called the Gadsden Purchase. And a part of that was, they said that we will honor the terms of all the contracts and agreements that even all the way back to Spain. Meaning that the people that lived here can keep their land based on the Spanish allotments, land grants they call them. So Pueblos had land grants around the Pueblo, which means they owned that land based on the Mexico and now the American, up to the present.
I gotta ask. So I'm from Hawaii.
Okay.
So obviously there's a lot of similarities in how, you know, the loss of the culture and the things that occurred.
Right.
But I was talking to my daughter. What was the native? Did they have a concept of land ownership and land boundaries before the Western cultures came?
Yes, they did.
They did.
It's based on the religion of the Indian.
Okay.
And but in a different way. We didn't believe we owned it personally.
Right.
We're just taking care of it.
Okay.
And but we had to protect it.
So it's more of an accountability, purposes for accountability as opposed to ownership?
Right.
Okay. Where's
So that's how we looked at it. And the people knew that when they came into this area, in my culture, there's 4 main groups. The Bear Clan, Parrot, Eagle, and Badger Clan. And they're led by the women. They're the leaders, matriarchs. So they came together from 4 directions, and they formed the tribe. Then smaller groups came in with their women leaders, all women. And then they helped balance the tribe. So that's what I put here's a good example. I put 4 of them. That's the 4 women. They come together to form the center of our people. And then they brought with them all types of things to help us survive. They had like the Bear Clan, the main clan, the #1 clan. They're the leadership. So the leader of our tribe is the Bear Clan woman. Then the Parrots came in and brought the ability to help with birthing, fertility, and all that. And then the East people, that's the South people. The East people came in, and they're the Eagle Clan, and they help with the spiritual. They send our prayers up to the spirit world. And then the North was my clan, the Badger. Our clan are the healers, and then we're also in charge of the spirituality of everybody. So we deal with all the ceremonies, everything. And so those 4 clans then now balanced. Even today, they're the leaders. Today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we have 13 villages. Each one has a woman leader, traditional leader.
That's great.
So that's how we balance our villages and our lives today. And I put that in the 4 to represent the women, and then each one, as they came in, they brought some type of food product, the seeds of that food, so that we can plant in the spot we have chosen to come together, and then we can live off of that. So the Bear people brought in the main, they all brought in the main corn, but the Bear people brought in the blue corn. That's very important to us. Then the South people brought in the red corn, another important one. East people brought in the white corn, and then our people brought in the yellow corn.
Wow.
And so we all combined those corn, but there are other corns too that other people brought in. They brought in all different seeds like melons, squashes, you name it. So all those together, then each little curl symbolizes what they brought in terms of food. Because when we plant the seed and water it, and if you look at it like we do experiments in the glass, sometimes put the soil and then show the seed growing. What does it do when the seed opens? What does it do after it opens?
What does it do?
Form. It forms instead of plant.
The stalk.
It begins to become a plant, right? What does it look like?
It looks like kind of open, but at the same time like
Like a bean?
But how does it come out? How does it come out as it's coming out? What does it
It
look like?
comes out-
Before it breaks the ground.
It flares like side to side, like
Okay, it's moving around like that, trying to find its way out. But as it's coming out of the seed, it's usually like this, right?
Oh, yes.
It's pushing because that's where the power is. It's pushing the ground, or the strongest part of the power is right there in that bowl. And then it's pushing out, and here's the soil, and it's breaking it through, and then it breaks through. See that? But it's that curl that gives it the power of life. And so we use that symbol in our designs. That's the symbol of life.
Wow.
That's the symbol of life. And that's what's around,
Oh, that's like that.
yeah, the little curls. Because they brought the seeds.
We
to
got
bring
some
it-
more New Mexican cuisine. We can't get enough. We're just so in love with New Mexico. It's crazy. So we're still here. We're supposed to be halfway through Arizona by now. But we ended up shopping. We found a native jewelry maker. The brief history of the area and his Hopi tribe in Arizona. But I hope you enjoyed that. I'm going to post that here next. So informative. Again, having such a great time in New Mexico. It's 41 degrees and sunny, and it just feels perfect. We're gonna eat this meal. We are starving. Actually, they're eating now. I'm starving.
I learned a lot from the Native American artist who makes jewelry, and it was really cool to learn a little bit about the timeline of how the Native American tribes started. And I learned that before they were just one big family, and then they had to split up, and then that's how the tribes became tribes, and then they united but it was really, really cool to learn about the history.
Shayna also made a comment that she learned more today from Bernard than she did at the Native American Museum. Native American Museum was great in DC. It's a self-guided tour, so I think that's what makes a difference. We actually got to speak to a native, and he explained how the migration from Mexico all the way up to Canada, you know, and the different roles each tribe had to play. They had to adapt because, like Shayna was mentioning, they had to split up based on the different lands they moved from. Once the fertilization or the nutrients were gone in the ground, they had to keep moving. So over generations and thousands of years, he explained it in half an hour. We learned so much from him. And Bernard, thank you so much for your time. We are so late. We're leaving New Mexico so late today, but it was so worth it. It was valuable in all the knowledge that we learned and just the experience we had learning about the Native American culture here in New Mexico. He's from the Hopi tribe, and we are just so thankful for him. But now it's time to get back on the road and do what we do best, sit there and drive.